This YouTube video just turned into us watching YouTube.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure all of you are sad about the recent
It looks like it's a rose gold red palette. It looks like there's a lot of burgundy shades in there. Oh my god, focus!
Sorry.
Hey you guys! Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, we are joined by a very fabulous human being. Yay! It's been a hot minute, right?
It's been about, oh, you have a tag.
Thank you, babe. Thank you.
It's been about a year since we collabed.
A full year, really?
The fall treats.
Oh my god. I was gonna say it was the What's in My Makeup because I forgot about
the fall treats. Remember those friggin' cupcakes?
Were they like sweet potato or something?
Sweet potato cupcakes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's cray. Today, you guys, I put out a call on the social for some questions, and I figured we would actually just do a straight up old school Q&A.
Awesome.
So I'm pulling our questions from Snapchat and Instagram. So thank you to everybody, Lola. Oh my god. Thank you to everybody who decided they were going to reach out and ask some questions. So I think you guys all sent like 3 or 4 questions each. Isn't that crazy? I was like, ask us anything. So yeah, I was quite surprised. So the first ones come from Haley on Snapchat. Her first question is, what's your favorite Indigena product?
My favorite Indigena product?
Yeah.
I would probably have to say the lip balms, just because I use those the most, but I also really love the Sea Veggie facial lotion.
That's like your go-to,
that's my
isn't
thing,
it?
yeah.
It's totally your jam. For me, I think the whole Indigena thing started for me with the Bake Apple Bliss Sugar Scrub. That was my favorite thing of all time.
Yeah.
And I love, obviously, the Pure Aroma perfume that we worked on together.
Of course. Yeah, that smells
beautiful.
So good.
I love it. It's such a good skin treatment, too. But the next question Haley has is, what's your favorite company collab you've done so far?
I've only done 2. So my favorite out of the 2 would probably be, I don't know, it's hard to say because I loved both. I did Firmoo, an online optical store, and I also did Carbon Cocoa, which you did as well.
I forgot about that one.
The activated charcoal teeth whitening system. I love both, but because I use Carbon Cocoa more, I'm going to say Carbon Cocoa.
I agree with that, but the other thing that I did a video of Fit Bark. They sent her Fit
Right. She's wearing it.
She's wearing it right now, and she's always worn it, and I didn't think it would become my favorite thing. But it truly is, like, I recommend it now to everyone. Like, a few of my friends have just gotten puppies, and I'm like, invest in a Fit Bark. Your vet will love it, and it will save you a lot of time and a lot of effort.
I should have gone one for Skipper.
It's the best thing.
Because he's so energetic that he would easily reach like 15,000 steps
in a day. And it's great. Like, when she had her eyeball issues, the first thing the vet said to me was, what's her eating and her drinking and her activity like? And I was like, I don't know. I'm busy. Opens app. There's everything we need to know.
Yeah.
And it was perfect, like, for just that alone, so I totally recommend it for the convenience of it. And the final question Haley asked was, what's the best concert you've ever seen?
The best concert?
Yeah. What a weird variety of questions, Haley. Well done.
Yeah, they are varied. Concert? I don't know, like, majority of the concerts I've been to have been really good.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna go off what I remember having a good time from, and that was probably George Street Fest last year.
That was fabulous.
With you and my coworker Janelle. Yeah.
Thanks, love. I had fun there. For me, it was the George Street Fest as well, but it was, I want to say 4 years ago now, and it was the Alan Doyle show when I met Katie, Nikki, and Britt, and I felt like my whole life changed forever.
I knew what she was gonna say.
And it wasn't even because of the concert; it was because of the circumstance. And I ended up with 3 sisters, and it was the best bloody thing in the world. So. Yeah. Steven decided to Snapchat a question. Oh my god. I was like, let's have an intense conversation with Liz.
Yeah.
How long have you been on YouTube, and what made you decide you wanted to start a YouTube channel?
I've been on YouTube since September of 2014. I started my YouTube channel because I made a wedding video for one of my cousins about a month and a half before I started my channel. So that's when I first downloaded video editing software, because I was asked to make a video for it, because I already hired a photographer, but they wanted a video too, like 2 weeks before the wedding.
Wow.
And I mean, it was fun. I really enjoyed doing it. I just borrowed the groom's camcorder and I recorded as much of it as I could in the most artistic way. And I found it as a new creative outlet for myself, because I've always been either taking pictures. I've always really been into photography or painting, coloring, drawing, all that kind of stuff. So when the opportunity kind of came up to do that and download the software, I said, well, if I'm gonna start a channel, now's the time.
It became like an accidental hobby.
It became kind of an accidental hobby, and I had recently kind of gone through a bad breakup, and I was kind of thinking, well, this could be a new way to get my mind off it. So that's how it all started for me.
Yeah. I don't have as good of a story as that. I just decided one day, I liked makeup, and Mom never really wore a lot of makeup. So I took to the internet, found a whole bunch of the YouTube realm, bought the Urban Decay Naked palette, which they're now discontinuing.
I know.
It's the very first makeup item I ever bought for myself, and decided after that I was just going to start building a makeup collection and find something to do with my spare time, and it was YouTube.
Same with my mom, actually. My mom actually doesn't wear a lot of makeup either.
It was a big deal like when I started wearing makeup.
So I learned a lot of my makeup skills from YouTube as well.
YouTube taught me everything I know. And when did I start YouTube? I don't know. It was definitely not as far back as you.
I feel like you started a year before me.
No, I haven't been on YouTube that long, have I?
Hold on.
Oh, I found the oldest video.
Did you? Okay, I found it faster than I did.
I sorted them. And I uploaded it February 22nd, 2014.
Okay.
Holy crap!
So about 7 months before me.
Oi! Phew! That only I was gonna like say maybe 3 years, but no. Wow! How much time do we really spend at our hobbies? The next questions come from Kim on Snapchat. She wants to know what we as subscribers can look forward to in the future of our channels.
Hopefully more travel content with me. There is a potential travel opportunity coming up for next winter. I'm not going to say too much yet.
That's after the camera's off conversation.
Just because I'm not sure if that's 100% going to go through yet. But definitely travel content. I would like to get back into maybe doing favorites videos if that's something people are interested in.
I love them. I think favorites videos really make you think about the stuff you actually do in a month and what you use and why you love it and what you're spending your money on.
It's very reflective, I find.
It's beneficial for you as the consumer of the product more so than the viewer of the video, I think.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, that's probably what I'd say. Favorites videos and potentially travel content as well.
Travel. Okay. I will not say travel, I promise. Right now, the only thing I'm focused on is Vlogmas. I'm sorry, I'm really excited about Vlogmas again this year. Like, I'm stoked. That's probably the biggest project I'm working on right now. And fall content, I mean, I've been pre-filming. I pretty much have all of my September content filmed.
That's awesome.
I've been working my butt off, so I'm kind of excited to start fall now, even though it's technically August 31st when we're filming this. And Kim also wants to know, is Lola getting a friend/sibling? Next question. Mommy's not ready for that.
I don't think Lola's ready for that.
I don't think Lola will ever be okay with that. I mean, the closest thing to a sibling Lola's ever had is fish. And we couldn't keep it alive. So we just don't have a fish anymore. Lola is a very good lone wolf. Kayla sent us a message on Instagram.
Hey, Kayla.
She wants to know what is our least favorite makeup/skincare step.
Our least favorite skincare
That's
step?
a randomly, weirdly awesome question.
Face wash.
Really?
Yeah.
I find something totally empowering about washing my face.
I'm messy with it, so I get like puddles everywhere. Like, I used to be called Puddles when I used to wash my face because I left puddles of water all over the sink.
I love that one. So Dorian Puddles.
Dorian Puddles.
God. The things I learn about you when we collab.
I know.
For me, I don't know. I think I used to hate brows. Brows is the worst thing I hated. It's like, it was the worst experience.
But is that really a skincare step?
Not really.
That's a makeup step.
That is a makeup step.
Unless you're talking about plucking them.
I hate that too.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, that's one of the worst experiences ever. And I don't want to say I hate washing my face because I do find it a satisfaction.
Yeah, like it's worth it when you're done.
Yeah.
But like when I'm starting to get ready for bed, I'm just like, oh, I gotta wash my face.
I can take or leave masking. Masking for me, it's either like I'm all in, or I'm like, this is the antichrist of my life. One of the two. So it's probably masking for me. Wants to know, our lovely Nicole Chantel, what is one thing you like about YouTube? Just one.
One thing. I'd say the one thing that I really like about YouTube is connecting with others who aren't necessarily the same as you, but at least are somewhat similar to you. People you can relate to in maybe more than one way, or maybe just one way. Whether it's just makeup, or sitting down in front of a camera on a Friday night and talking to yourself and then uploading it to the internet.
At least we're doing that together. Not so lonely tonight.
Or other people that take out their point and shoot in public and say, hey guys, I'm doing this, and other people are just like, what is she doing?
Especially here. Yeah.
So that kind of thing. I like that connectiveness.
Connectivity.
I like the connectivity of it.
Oh, I was going to say something similar. I love the inclusivity of it because in our group, just as the YouTubers, we have nothing in common really at the end of the day, except that we do YouTube. And I love that we're all so different. Some of us have hair, some of us don't, some of us have different colors. It's just, some of us have human children, some of us have dog children, and we all accept every little thing about each other. And we literally only see each other when we're filming, but it's like we've never left each other. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no,
I love that. It's like having this little niche group of friends that you didn't even know existed, but because you talk to a camera by yourself, you now have all these friends.
Yeah,
It's odd.
I never would have met you if I hadn't started doing it myself.
But if you look back at our history,
it's crazy.
It's scary how many things we actually have in common, or that we did.
Yep.
We went to the same bloody school.
We went to the same high school. And we
that's
were there
scary.
at the same time too, but we're 2 years apart, so
Yeah,
I didn't know her.
enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's weird. Kim sent me another question on Snapchat too.
Okay.
What do you guys think about all the YouTube drama in the beauty community?
I've recently have been watching a bit of it. I've watched Tati's reaction and Marlena's so far. So those are the only two that I can really stand for as of right now. The first thing that comes to mind is the fact that somebody is asking for $60,000 to even endorse a product in a video is ridiculous. I think it's
I just have $60,000 to pay for some cool things.
Right.
Come on, I could think of 100 things you could do with $60,000, and endorsing a product is probably not one of them.
I just want to go to Bora Bora.
I don't even think you need 60 grand to do that. I mean,
even
I didn't know that.
Even if this became a full-time job for me, I think the most I could ever charge is maybe $1,000 or $2,000. But $60,000.
That's an annual salary.
She's looking at me
That's an annual salary for the average middle-class working person in Canada.
It's more than I'm making right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So...
And I don't make a cent off YouTube, by the way. I haven't actually earned any money from YouTube.
I did before they changed the monetization, but that was a whole other thing. But it wasn't much. It was, oh, look, there's $5 whole in your PayPal account. Cool, let's buy a phone case on eBay. That was pretty much how that went for me.
Yeah, no, I didn't earn anything. The amount went up to $1.15, but I never actually got to get it. So
I mean, it's sad though, because YouTube used to be this fun place where people went as a creative outlet, and the drama that's happening right now, I wonder how much of it is really fueled by the influencers versus the platform, because the platform has changed so dangerously dramatically, and it's pushing influencers who do have this as a full-time job to do so much more and be so much more, and it's almost like it's a double-edged sword, and you're walking a very fine line.
It's like your management side is expecting you to do all these endorsements and everything to make profit for yourself,
right?
And I guess for them too. But when the viewers see it, oh, she's doing another advertisement. Does she actually like that product? It makes it harder to believe that the person genuinely likes the product when every second or third video is completely sponsored in the term of financial gain.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see that struggle being hard. But at the same time, I get it. When YouTubers do an advertisement video, I get that it's their living and this is how they're putting food on the table.
Yeah, I try to respect it, but part of it I think does just have to do with the platform and how it's structured and how they've changed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I miss old school YouTube, back in the 2010, 2011 when
when YouTube was more about sharing and being helpful.
Yeah, when 11 Gorgeous was shooting in their bedroom and talking about their MAC lipstick haul, and you know what I mean, when it was old school. I miss that.
It's basically gone from advice and community
to one-upping each other.
Not just that, but consumerism and shopping. Like, it's just another way of selling product now, I feel like.
It is, and it's horrifying.
Not everyone is, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that every YouTuber is like that, but that's the way overall the platform has definitely changed.
I wouldn't want to be a mainstream YouTuber right now. I wouldn't want to be like the Mamma Mia makeup and the Alicia Marie of the world, because they're being put in such a horrible category, and it's not even their fault.
Yeah.
Right? I feel bad for them in a sense. It's like they're overworking themselves to try to succeed on a platform that they built as their own, and they're all like 22, 23. They have no other training. Yeah. This is their life. I'm so glad that's not my case.
Yeah.
I would have had a heart attack by now. I'm not gonna lie, like it seems too stressful. On a happier note, Kim wants to know, will you be buying the new Urban Decay Cherry palette? I haven't seen anything about this palette. I mean,
I have no idea. I haven't even heard of it yet.
It looks like there's a lot more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this looks like a hybrid of the Naked palette and the Rose Gold palette, really the Naked 3 palette.
It's like a darker version of the Naked 3.
They've kind of like made it more smoky. I'm interested. I mean, I have all of the Naked palettes except for the smoky. I had the smoky and I never used it, so I still
I don't have the newest one, the Keek.
I had that one. Oh, I forgot that one existed. I really like that one too. Yeah, it's a really nice palette. It's a lot like the Tartlet Toasted palette. I will definitely be looking at that, Kim. Thank you for educating me.
Thank you for the education.
You're my new favorite friend right now. Oh my lord. Next question came from, I lost them, from Stephanie. Where do you get the motivation to do all of the videos?
For me, it really comes in spurts.
Yeah.
And it's probably easy to tell from my uploading frequency, because
you put a lot of effort in here really lately, and you're churning out a lot more content.
I am, and the reason for that, I haven't really said anything online yet, but I've been laid off for about a month now from my job. So I know I'm definitely going back to it, I just don't know when. So that's why I've been working more on my YouTube. I kind of took it as an opportunity to work on my YouTube channel and do something that I love doing. So the motivation's definitely been more there recently. But before that, yeah, it can definitely be hard sometimes, especially if you're not feeling like just sitting in front of a camera and feeling super happy. Like, I don't film on those days when I don't want to film. Like, I only film when I really want to film. If that makes sense.
I get that.
But yeah, sometimes it can definitely be hard to find that motivation, but sometimes it's just a matter of me watching a couple of YouTube videos and I'm like, I think I want to film again. But it also depends on knowing what to film, knowing what I want to create, and trying to find something a bit unique and at least be able to put my personal spin on it.
That is so hard.
That's definitely the hardest part of YouTube. I don't know if that's going to be one of the questions, but uniqueness.
I'm sure. I've got a nice variety here.
Yeah, uniqueness is definitely the hardest part.
And it's almost like now, like with the algorithm changes, if you're unique, you're not getting pushed to some boxes. So it's like, it's horrible.
It's a teeter-totter.
Yeah, and I feel like we're being negative about it, but we're not. I mean, everything's changed, and it's all changed super fast lately, and you can choose to just not upload content anymore. In my case, I'm motivated by it because I like it.
Yeah.
I like doing YouTube, and it is the polar opposite to what I do for an actual living.
Definitely.
So it's a way to like put me in a better headspace, and it's a great outlet for anxiety, and I'm always in my own head anyway, so why not just talk to a camera?
In terms of me and my anxiety, it's a great way to get me out of my comfort zone and to make me really proud of myself when I do come out of my comfort zone.
Well, you were so happy when you nailed Vlogmas this year.
Yeah.
You have no idea how happy you were. I was dead. I fell asleep Christmas morning halfway through opening presents at Mom's house, and Michael goes, Vlogmas has defeated my sister, and you were like, I did it! I'm so proud of you. Me, can't wait to sleep.
I think the New York trip really inspired me to go as full out with Vlogmas as I possibly could.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Vlogmas.
Not that you need to go on a trip right before Christmas to make Vlogmas happen, but I felt like that's what kind of made me, well, I'm gonna be vlogging anyway.
Why not?
Might as well keep vlogging for the rest of the month.
Why not? The other question Stephanie had on Snapchat was, what are your top makeup items / brands?
My top makeup items or brands? Items in terms of like, I don't know, categories? Like categories of makeup?
Maybe we'll spin this question because we'll both have a long list.
Yeah.
If you had 5 minutes to do your makeup, what are the only items you'd grab to have a full face / slightly confident?
Okay. So if I was doing something super quick and I wanted to feel confident and have what I'd consider a full enough face, I would do foundation, under eye concealer, brows, setting with powder, mascara, pretty much. Now in terms of brands, I'm all over the place with brands. I'm not one of those people that only buys 3 or 4 different brands and that's it.
Yeah.
It really depends on the product rather than the brand for me. So right now, for example, on my face I have Kiehl's, Smashbox, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Makeup Forever, Tarte, Rimmel, Laura Mercier, L'Oreal, MAC, and Kat Von D and Urban Decay setting spray.
You don't ask me to do that because I don't remember what I did to my face, okay?
So to give me an idea, like I definitely have certain favorites. Like if I had to think off the top of my head right now, I love L'Oreal for drugstore because I use them not just for skincare and hair care. I'm using their shampoo and conditioner right now, but I also love their highlighters and mascara. That's a product brand that I definitely be like, yes, definitely check out their products. In terms of high end, I've always loved Makeup Forever. I really love the YSL foundation.
Always gonna Makeup Forever though.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. We're opposites on a lot of things.
We are.
I'm a huge Tarte and Too Faced girl.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm getting more into
eyeshadows,
Tarte,
I'm an Urban Decay girl, but
Yes.
I mean, I feel like if you went through my makeup drawers right now, there's a lot of Tarte and there's a lot of Too Faced, and it was not purposely done. They just each launched some real good things at the same
love
time.
Too Faced.
Yeah, I do. I have all their chocolate palettes. I have all the Tartelette palettes though too, and I have all the Naked palettes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like all of those brands. For me, if I had to rush out the door in the morning, Shape Tape concealer,
Yeah.
MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder Foundation, brows, Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, done.
Yeah.
That's it. I can be at the office in 7 minutes flat. Next question I have is from Nicole again.
Okay.
If you have to give up all of your makeup and could only keep one product, what would it be?
One-
Dun 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 dun.
Jesus.
Are you trying to kill us, Nicole?
One product, brow pencil.
Really?
Yep.
I'm lucky. My brows are kind of full. Mine need to be done right now.
Mine are invisible.
Yeah, okay, we're
I
the opposite.
have light blonde hair, see?
For me, it would have to be mascara.
Yeah.
It would just be straight up mascara.
See, I'm pretty lucky. I got pretty long lashes. They're not curly, but they are long. So I can go without it. So I'd probably pick brow pencil.
Yeah. Shauna wants to know what keeps us guys motivated to focus on YouTube and work it into everyday life. So we already answered the motivation question. Really. The everyday life thing for me is it's such a contrast. It just takes me out of my world.
Yeah.
And that's why I love it. I just like feeling I'm living two opposite lives
Yeah.
sometimes.
For me, it's hard to say. Like, part of me wants to say it's like my alter ego, just because it's a more outgoing, happy-go-lucky version of myself. But other than that, like in terms of incorporating it into daily life, I kind of just, I don't treat it as a chore, but I definitely schedule it into my day when I know I'm going to be filming. So I'd say
That's like me too. I have like, I don't film for the sake of filming. I
Yeah.
just pick one random weekend. There's 4 weekends in a month. Whichever weekend I feel like I want to film and I wake up, I will literally binge film 4 videos and have them all done and then edit throughout the rest of the month. That's kind of how I keep up on it.
Yeah.
But
Well, the last
whenever I'm
time I
happy.
definitely multi-film. That's definitely
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does. The last bunch of filming I did last weekend, I filmed 3 videos in one shot.
Yeah.
So that was definitely helpful.
Shauna also wants to know, how did the changes in monetization make us feel? We also touched on that.
A little bit, yeah.
Not too much.
When it first happened, I did a pretty lengthy Instagram post about it. It's just saying how, you know, it didn't really affect me too much. It's not like I was making a lot of money off it anyway, and I more so am still doing this for fun than anything else, because, you know, I'm not really making any income off it by any means. So I wouldn't say it's affecting me negatively, but I can see how other people were really disrupted by that and upset by it.
Remember when they announced it that night? We had a YouTubers meetup. Were you? Maybe you weren't there.
I don't think I was
the one we went
there.
to Boston Pizza.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there. Well, that morning the announcement came out,
Yeah.
and there was like 10 of us at Boston Pizza, and that's literally what we talked about for the entire thing.
Yeah.
And I can't speak on behalf of the whole group, but the consensus that I felt when we left was we all felt the same way. It didn't truly affect us. It was how YouTube told us. was the problem.
Yeah.
It was rude, it was abrupt,
Yeah.
and it was unnecessary. If they just had to send out a nicer email that said, yo guys, your smaller channels, you're not going to be staying monetized, but these are things you can do to work towards it. You know, just be polite about it. It was, as of this date, you will no longer be monetized. Cash out now. And that was it.
Yeah.
There was nothing. If there had to be a better explanation as to why, I think we all would have been a little less bitter. We have 3 questions left, girl.
Okay.
These ones are from Christy. What is our best advice of life?
Best life advice?
Best advice of life, to quote Christy, but sure.
Okay. I was just paraphrasing.
I like it.
My
It sounds weird.
best advice of life would probably be to don't be afraid to ask for help.
Good one.
Yeah. That was a hard one for me to learn. And yeah, I struggled with that for a really long time. And yeah, I kind of lived the majority of like my high school and university years not really being able to, just out of this like irrational fear that I was going to be judged for it, or people would think I was stupid or something. For
Did you feel kind of weak sometimes having
Yeah.
to give into that? Yeah, I went through that.
Yeah,
phase too.
so that would be my biggest advice. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, whether it's in school or academically, or if it's outside of school for other things, your mental health, going and seeking professional help.
The mental health one was hard for me. That
too.
was really hard. I was
Me too.
pushed by the right people
Yeah.
to get the help I needed for that, which was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
My life advice, I don't really have. I learned a very long time ago to identify the toxic people in your life and just get rid of them. That's
Yeah.
what I've learned. And it's okay to feel lonely.
Yeah.
It's not something you should feel every single day of your life, but I've accepted the fact that my very best friends live in other provinces.
Yeah.
And when I pick up the phone most nights and I want someone to go for a coffee, there's a very good chance the answer is no, because everybody's busy. And our friend group in the YouTube community they're all very busy. So it's not that they're not good friends, it's we're busy. So it's okay to be lonely, and you have to accept it. It doesn't mean you're flawed, and it doesn't mean all of your friends suck. It just means life's complicated and you kind of have to accept it.
Yeah.
And the next question is, do we have any regrets?
Like YouTube regrets?
Just regrets.
Or life regrets.
Just regrets.
Mine would probably be related to the life advice, you know, just not asking for help when I needed it more.
Yeah, my biggest regret was letting people take advantage of me for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, I got burned a lot and I got rolled over a lot, and it was tough, but it is what it is. You kind of come out on the other end, right? The final thing is, besides anything you do right now, work or YouTube, is there anything else you would love to try or love to do for a living? That's a real deep question, Christy.
Besides YouTube. Okay, so not necessarily a different category of YouTube, but anything outside of YouTube.
Or your current job, or
Yeah.
current employment, or current whatever you're in.
Yeah.
I would like to practice being a crazy dog mom and be a millionaire and live in a mansion. Legit, that would be like my favorite dream job, a stay-at-home dog mom of 1 million dogs. I would be so bloody happy. I wouldn't need anxiety medication anymore. That would be my therapy. That's a legitimate life goal.
Weirdly, the first thing that comes to mind, I don't know how you're going to react to this.
I won't drink my tea then. Okay, go ahead.
I would love to be like an event or wedding planner.
Yeah, I can see that. Once we get over your punctuality hump.
Yes. That aside, I don't know.
I can see that. I can. It's just getting you. That one little flaw of yours. It's a punctuality.
I know. You have to admit it's better than it used to be.
It definitely is. We all poke fun at you in our vlogs at the picnic, but you just take that with a grain of salt.
This year I was there before you. Thank you.
I know. Now I did say I was going to be late. It was Sarah's fault.
I know.
So that's it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for including me in the Q&A.
We are doing a video over on this one's channel. We are doing a what?
We are going to be sharing some embarrassing stories.
She's really going to make me come out of my shell. So go click on her face probably. And can we still do that now, or did they change that in the annotations as well?
I have no idea.
Okay, if it's possible, click on her face. If not, expand the description box.
The description box. Oh, I was... Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, or in the description box.
So thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. Give it a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe, which is it down here now or down here? I don't know. I think so, yeah. And hit that little bell. And I will see you all in my next video. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.